There's one Dunkin' Donuts from you. This is Eagles, okay?
All right.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
Eagle. Here we.
Let's see it. Let's play some Music Universe online.
And to Alex.
I think we're gonna buy something off of the Aquaman store. I've been actually getting a lot of mods completed, ranked. So I just need 5 more points for a skill point. Yeah, so the Google Pixel 6a, after a week of research, I had to look at every single possible solution to why it suddenly stopped working on my phone. Well, you know, my other phones, even my 6S right in here, even this phone, my old 6S works. So guess what? I don't know. Google Pixels are as fragile as butter, as cupcakes. Um, my theory is that the SIM card war and the Google Pixel, unlike most phones, can't detect the SIM card signal. Imagine if you're like camping or something and that happens. It, in layman's terms, Google Pixel is still it's still the phone, right? But for someone who knows what they're doing, for someone who uses the phone uh, casually, not daily. Like someone who uses a phone like they use a computer uh, a few times a week or something. Like it's not meant to be moved around a lot. Is the signal will drop. I theorize it's 2G, but the signal drops because of you know it's obvious that the signal drops because of their operating system or something. Like the SIM card moves a little bit, and then the signal will drop. Like the electrical contact doesn't go through. Just strange. That's a big one. That's a big hit in the face. I don't recommend Google Pixels. They could be a good idea in the end. You know, maybe they are a good idea. It's one of those things like, do you mind replacing your SIM card or um, having a really good service, having an expensive carrier? Like I use a shared family plan, so I don't have an expensive carrier. I mean, my brother has has the service, but I have what's called AT&T. I have AT&T basically, so it's good. It's a good service. But if you have that shared network, I wouldn't recommend getting a Google Pixel. If you're the primary holder of the network, I heard they have a better service than shared network. If you're the primary holder, like a 5G carrier or whatever, then yeah, I do recommend Google Pixel. It's just like this computer. Like, I don't recommend anyone using this computer, but if you know how to control the RAM or whatever, if you know what Windows is doing, then go ahead and use a 8 gigabyte computer, 8 gigabyte RAM computer. It works just fine. The specs on this are somewhere in between a PS4 and an Xbox 360. It's like a PS4 CPU with an Xbox 360 video card. And my theory is right about the Steam box. Ever since I started this channel, I was like, Windows isn't as good as Linux. I was like, consoles are going to be a little bit faster on performance. And they're just now telling everyone on community media that the Steam box and getting Steam OS only has advantages. But it's relative. It's like, GPU advantages, not CPU advantages. So it stays relative. Alright, one less over there. In fact, I think when it pauses like that, I think there might be an update. Yeah, there's an update in the background, definitely. Yep. It's not supposed to pause like that. If it stutters, usually you forgot something like Windows Edge on or something. Like Windows Edge stays in the background for some reason. And on 8 gigs of RAM, you'll feel it. This is not stuttering. This is a literally update. So we're gonna quit, and I'll prove it to you that this is an update. Like I said, if you use phones like every day, like everywhere, don't get a Google Pixel. Use a SIM card with shared service. Don't get a Google Pixel. It all depends on the service. If you use a SIM card that doesn't need to be taken out, that won't wear out, then get a Google Pixel. Alright, let's go and see this update. But first we want to cue this. Might as well cue this, and then I might not be on tomorrow, so I'm gonna buy something for this skill point.
Oracle must have sent you to help. I can handle my people's affairs, but since you're already here, help me push Ocean Master from this Atlantean outpost. He took it from the station guards. Now, we take it back.
And my battery life on my Google Pixel is junk, so it's a good time to upgrade to Motorola Edge. Motorola Edge is 40% faster, but all the prices are the same, so you can basically get an Edge for the price of, if you are lucky, for the price of a Google Pixel 6a. A used one that would be, I got one for $100. I was lucky. There's only one there. So, no, you can't get it for $100. That's hard. It's hard to find a flagship phone for $100. I mean, I got extremely lucky. It's either that or, wait God knows how long for a new SIM card.
I must return to the battle above.
Let's go and buy something here, and we're also,
Your efforts in defending Arthur's throne.
like, I don't know what I bought last time. It's obviously this, so we're gonna buy this. This and this. And that's a shield point. Alright, I'm gonna quit the live stream, but let me show you the update that was just installed. I know there was an update because of the pausing. There might not be one though. It might be something like tasks at manager having something up. I don't like you showing my email, but that's kind of like my other email. I don't know what that pausing was. It wasn't an update. So usually it can be something else, like Internet Explorer being up or something. could be Windows scanning. I'm not sure. It's very annoying to have 8 gigs of RAM. I'll do SFC scan now. But I don't think it's anything. So what I do when I'm confused about that is maybe it's SFC scan now. I also do auto runs. To see if anything's running on task scheduler. Yes, this is loading somehow. I don't see anything. Let me show you why I think it's like a scanner, like scanning for updates or something. It's still scanning for some reason. It's so slow. This 8 gigs of RAM. Oh, because of this. That's incredibly slow.
Igor's car has a nice color.
Yeah, it looks brand new.
Huh?
It looks brand new. You're right.
Hey, it looks like it's this year, right?
Yeah.
It's a new one.
Jesus. Alright, so I can't see anything, so but these Microsoft boxes usually indicate Microsoft Defender scan or something that could be happening. Alright, I'll probably log back on.